Truly live in the most interesting card game boom that I think I have ever actually seen. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. Now, you know, we walk through Yu-Gi-Oh! Each and every day out here with people complaining about our side of the game, but you gotta remember, we live in a world now where it's a major trading card game boom out here. You have so many people that are so excited to get the chance to see all of these new games. Now, I woke up today to an announcement of a Godzilla trading card game, and I found this absolutely hilarious because this is Bushiroad's umpteenth, 19th, 100th, 1000th game out here. And my major complaint about this is Bushiroad can't even properly support their already existing games like Cardfight Vanguard Premium format. They can't properly support, you know, Weiss Schwarz out here by getting, you know, proper IP licensing. It's a rough time, but instead they went 70 years of Godzilla. We're going to go ahead and we're print it, make it a card game. The money machine's going to go burr out here. Now, I am all fine for more trading card games entering into the world, but you're diluting your own supply of this. And I think that this has been my major, I guess, look at this. I have recently gone on a card game exploration out here. You know, you guys might not know this, but done a lot of deep diving into universes. The retro format stuff has been some of, you know, my most pleasurable stuff so far. Hey, look, Mega Man, by the way. I've really enjoyed just kind of deep diving into this. I even paper proxied this just to play this with friends. But, you know, we're slowly just kind of learning over time. It's a very slow learning experience, you know, learning a meta, learning all that. But, you know, you, as a consumer, you only have so much free time, all right? When you have Cardfight Vanguard, Weiss Schwarz out here, when you have, you know, Universes, who, you know, was the My Hero Academia card game for a little while. You know, see, you have Transforming Deku, look at that. Or, you know, you have AOT over here, which is literally, hey, look, Eren Yeager, hey, look, I'm a Titan now. You know, you want to see me do it again? Oh, hey, look at that. You know, you have card games that they want to be challenging, they want to explore this, but when a lot of these companies look at is dollar bills instead of properly managing their games, well, you gotta remember, I guess, every corporation is in fact a business at the end of the day. They want to make business. So maybe not properly supporting everything does leave a little bit to be desired, but it's not what this is about. It's just, we're in a card game boom right now. You're looking at all these decisions that you have to make. I woke up to a freaking Godzilla announcement today, and I want to talk a little bit about that. I don't think Godzilla as a game will do well. I know there are so many hardcore Godzilla fans out there, like House of Champs, for example, but I don't see them. I am maybe collecting, and, you know, you've got a rich 70 years of history there. For sure. All right, that's really cool that you have that, but in a world of all of these trading card games, I guess looking at, you know, Godzilla as a whole too, like, you got to think about it out here. Like, you know, if every other card game is already targeting the same audience, you know, like the anime community, like for this, you're like, oh, My Hero Academia. You know, you got Weiss Schwarz who's targeting the anime community. You have Universes that's also targeting the anime community. You now have Bandai coming in out here targeting the community with Union Arena. You know, it really comes down to, you know, everybody's targeting the same audience. It's a card game player with a vested interest in the franchise. And then at that point, it comes down to pure game mechanics. Everything is being driven on IP right now. Actually, today we also saw the first death of a card game from the card game boom in Japan. This was actually pretty interesting. What was it, Build Dividers or Build Dive? One of their two games actually went boom. But they also had, it was like a 2-format game, and they, like, the Build Dive Code White or whatever it is, the other half of the game is still doing well. So we've already had the first death of a card game out here in the boom of the card game era, which is very, very interesting. I looked at Battle Spirits. To my understanding, Battle Spirits has not been doing very well in the card game boom of this. But I think Bandai is going to keep, because Bandai has One Piece, Bandai has Digimon, Bandai has both Dragon Ball games right now. I don't foresee Bandai pushing Battle Spirits into the ground, because I think Bandai is going to want to keep these, if they announce the death of a game, that looks bad for them. So they want to, they'll take the little bit of a neg, I feel like, to keep these games going right now in the TCG, because they want to look very, very strong. They want you to go, hey, you can believe in our IPs. You can believe in all of these games doing well and creating more of these games. You also have the Gundam TCG coming here in the future, by the way. Take a second to think about that. Bandai has 6 freaking games. All right, that's insane. All right, and then you have, and then Bushiroad's got Weiss, Vanguard, the Hololive TCG. You've also got the sports. I would say the Bushiroad's pumping out about as many card games right now in Japan as things are here. Like I said, the big thing to keep in mind here is you are a consumer. You only have so much free time. Enjoy the games that you want to enjoy, but do not be afraid to explore those other games. All right, there's nothing wrong with looking around and having fun. All right, yeah, so Yu-Gi goes into a dog shit format. All right, you can go play Pokemon, you can go play One Piece. Maybe One Piece's meta doesn't really intrigue you all that much at the moment. Then go look at an old card game. For those of you that don't know out here, Universes, this right here, this used to be, oh, okay, well, we went to Universes. All right, that was the other card back. But the thing that I find most intriguing about this era of things was, most of you might know that this was formerly UFS. And there's a format to play all this old stuff in. You guys got any old UFS stuff, or if you've ever played or demoed it or anything like that, reach out to me. I found an old demo deck laying in my stuff, actually. This was really cool. This started off as me wanting to rant about Godzilla, the card game, but it's also turned into me looking at all these old dead card games out here, going, they're really cool. Like, the exploration phase is so fun, especially like when you're looking through like old dead stuff, like Naruto, for example, out here. You get all this cool stuff, but there's a difference between going on a history lesson out here and exploring all these old card games. But you've also got to remember there's a lot of these old card games had very expensive cards. The old Kingdom Hearts game, even though it's been long since forgotten out here, it had some very, very expensive stuff from back in the day. But nobody ever batted an eye looking at that. So Godzilla becoming a card game and a card game dying on the same day, that's history in the works. You've got to remember, we're still in a freaking huge card game boom. This boom is not going to break for a while, I think. I do think that you will see more people competing out here in the card game boom, which is very, very important, by the way. The fact, competition. The fact that there's more competition now than ever before for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a good thing, all right? For my Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans that are watching this right now, you guys got to remember, you want competition in the marketplace because it forces card games to get their shit together. No card game is safe from competition, all right? Yu-Gi-Oh! There have been pushes out here. There have been things that have been snapped around out here, and we have seen, major changes with that. And that's good. You want to see that happening. You want to see, hey, there's a shift around here. There's things happening with this. That's good. All right. But once again, card games are also not safe. I will tell you, I feel a little bit better about Universes, UFS, sticking around out here, because the game has been around since, what was it, 08? Like, when you're past that 10-year mark, you just gotta appreciate the history of the game. Like, it's always very interesting stuff like that. So, which card game do you think is going to end first? Which of these crazy things do you continue to expect out here? But everybody's getting a card game these days. It's very interesting to see how these, back when Full Metal Alchemist and all these other animes had games, it's interesting to see, we've come full circle and we kind of return back to that out here. But hey, if Hololive can have a card game, anything truly can. So, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here in the day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.